My name is Modester Mwangi. I'm 22 years old. I come from Nairobi, Kenya, in the slums of Kibagare.
You give up a part of yourself when you begin to understand the story you did not know. The boundaries you had of the world open up, and it ceases to be the same. It's inevitable, because when you get to know another reality through the eyes of someone you cherish, your world becomes broader. Your heart holds a greater sense of responsibility, and you feel a need to make a change.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This message is for Norwegian passengers traveling on Norwegian flight D17114 with service to Rome. We are pleased to announce that we will be boarding shortly. Please make your way to gate 138. Please make your way to gate 138. Thank you.
Coming from a slum, there are a lot of difficulties to start with. The biggest being education. For the young people, it's not like most of them who get the opportunity to go to universities or even the college or even high school or even primary. The highest you could go is high school. From high school, it's either you stay at home. For the young girls, you get married. If it's not that, early pregnancies. You can imagine the state of security. It's really awful. Even staying in your house, you live with the fear. But again, living all those years in Kibagare, you get used to it. So each time you're ready for anything. Kenya is really known for bribes, so even such people, it's not like you look up to them or even depend on them. So it's just you to fight for yourself and everything. My relationship with my family, we are very close. That's one thing about us. We are 15 members in our family, and actually this year we are blessed to have an additional one in the family. So we'll be a total of 16 members in the house. My parents, my sisters, my cousins who are basically my brothers also, and my nieces, my nephews, everyone in the same house. So it's really fun, and I really love them. I miss them, and I want to dance with my sisters and my brothers again. Living in the tiny house, you try as much as possible to make everyone feel comfortable. Basically, a tiny house of 3 rooms. Biggest challenge again is bringing food to the table, which has been the biggest issue. So some days you'll get, some days you'll not get, and you get used to it. And the days you get, you appreciate, and life moves on. My mom runs a grocery shop just outside our house. She's a really strong woman. She's really good with business, and also when it comes to calculations. I think I got my brains from there. Yeah, she's so smart. She's everything to me. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be here. And I really love her so much. And one time, I know I'll make her proud than I am right now. Kibagare, it's a stepping stone. You stay there, you learn a lot, and it's basically as I said, it's a foundation to the far where I am right now. Yes, other than that, we have a skate park in Kibagare, we have playgrounds, we have the St. Martin's School, yeah, and people are good. Yes.
What do you have to say about Modester? Anything good? Is she a good girl?
Oh my god. Wait, let me. Can you see me nicely? Just to confirm.
Yeah, I can see.
Don't embarrass me.
Number one, she's a very passionate young girl. She's very passionate. Everything she puts her mind to, her work ethic is just amazing. She is a lovely girl. She is a loving girl. This girl here is my sister. And she's not just a sister to me, but she's a sister to so many people out there. But one thing I will say about Modester that I really, really love as a sister to her is the love that she has for her family, the love that she has for the school back at home where we came from as students of St. Martin's. And also, she has made us so much proud. And she's a true inspiration to so many girls out there in Kibagare, in St. Martin's, even in ALU. So me looking at her and seeing everything she has accomplished, honestly, I won't lie, it just makes me so happy, and it also makes me want to strive more and be like her, because honestly, she has gone through so much in life, but her determination, her resilience, and her strive to do better, be better, and not just for herself, but for others, is honestly amazing.
In my house, I'm the only one who has gotten the chance to study the farthest. So I started studying in St. Martin's way back in primary school, from baby class. So all of my life I've been at St. Martin's. The biggest challenge in primary school was affording the fees. Affording 500 Kenyan shillings, that's around $5. That was the school fees. So most of it, my parents could not afford it. So most of the time I could spend my time at home looking after my siblings. Most of the time I'll have to sneak to school because I didn't pay school fees. Wait for the time the head teacher is like telling other students to go home because you didn't pay school fees. Me, I go to the toilet, wait for him to send others, then I go back to class. So that was me in primary school. So basically, I'll say St. Martin's, it's the heart of Kibagare because, again, food, we get it from school because you understand at home you don't have food. So the only time you have to eat is when you go to school. Even sometimes you'll have to carry some food from school so that at least, because at home at night you won't get food, so you'll have to eat more at school so that when you go home you're just going to do homework or even do the homework in school because at home there's no electricity. So you just have to do everything in school, and then when you're going home it's just to help around in the house and then sleep until morning. So I got into high school and things were much better for me, or much easier for me because now the school fees was covered by good news, school amenities, uniforms, they were covered by them. Why I decided to do computer science? So I'll start with one thing about our university. It's they're trying to bring in a system whereby they're creating African entrepreneurial leaders, you see, and then they're focusing in the 7 grand challenges facing Africa, like governance, technology, finance, all those things. And then from there they developed 4 courses. That's computer science, global challenges, entrepreneurial leadership, and then business and trade. So from the 4 you have to choose one. This is what I want to do, and I believe that was the best thing I've ever done, I've ever decided to do, because it really worked out for me and it's working out for me. Computer science all the way, the best thing. Yeah, it's all education. I was in primary school, I learned a lot. I passed my exam, got to high school, got a scholarship. From there, learned again, got me to university. I'd say having that being able to learn and getting the education has really opened a lot of opportunities and doors for me, because without that there will be no Modester. First time I heard that I was selected for the internship, it was through a phone call. I was there with my friend, and I remember squeezing her hand so hard of how excited I was, and I was like, yes, because I believe this is one of my greatest opportunity. And first of all, hearing that I'm going to travel all the way to Germany, oh my gosh, that's big. I was so excited. When I first gave the news to my mom, oh my god, she was so happy. Like at that time, when I called, she wasn't feeling well and she was in her bed. And then when I told her, Mom, I got the internship, I'll be going to Munich. When I told her Munich, she doesn't know where Munich is, but she knows Germany. But she knows Germany is not in Africa. I have to take the plane and go far away. And I'm telling you, she jumped out of her bed and she was like, repeat, is it the Germany that you usually take your plane and go, I don't know how many hours? I was like, yes, that one. And then I'll be taking 2 more planes to reach the place you're going. She was really happy. And then she was like, Quinn, do you know the place you're going to stay? Will somebody be cooking for you? I was like, Mom, don't worry. I'll be eating well. I'll have warm clothes. She was really happy. And then the day I was traveling, she didn't sleep at all. I am in the execution management consultant team, and to make it simple, delivering the Ceylonese solutions to our businesses and to clients basically. And so far, I've learned a lot, and working with the execution management system has been really interesting. I anticipated it's gonna be good, but not this good, because when I came at Ceylonese, everyone is nice, everyone is ready to help, and actually they made things much easier for me, like trying to settle in a new environment. I'm trying to catch up with the Ceylonese way of working. It made things easier for me, and I totally love it. Now I'm in Munich, I'm seeing these castles, I'm seeing this building, I'm seeing these streets. Oof, it's mind-blowing, and I didn't anticipate it's going to be this, but it happened, and I'm here, and I'm excited, and so far I've had a great experience already. My future plans and my future goals. One thing is that I want to take my family out of the slum. That's my first goal. And then I have drawn the roof how I want it to be. I want the floor to be, how the foundation to be, how the faces I want it to be. Even I've drawn my mom actually even opening the door, and the house is not yet finished actually. I want to bring in education, because I'd say I'm a product of education. And that's basically what I want to bring in, even for the other girls, getting the education and getting to reach also their siblings, their families, to raise them just as someone found me and held me and led me to where I am right now. I also want to be that person for people in my family and in my neighborhood.
I met Modester in June 2022 when she was working as an intern at Celonis. After her internship, she went back to university to finish her studies. She's not sure what her next steps are, but I can already see a bright future ahead of her.